Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Paul Heyman is known for his ability to craft compelling narratives and orchestrate jaw-dropping surprises. So when whispers of a big reveal involving Ronda Rousey began to circulate, the wrestling world buzzed with excitement. Heyman, the master of hype, intrigue, and spectacle, had already revolutionized the careers of many superstars. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, to name a few. But this was something different. This time, Heyman would unveil a side of Ronda Rousey that nobody expected, forever altering the landscape of professional wrestling and Rousey's own legacy. The wrestling world first met Ronda Rousey through her devastating dominance in the UFC, where she broke barriers and set new standards for women in combat sports. When she crossed over to WWE in 2018, many fans were skeptical. How would a legitimate fighter transition to the world of scripted drama? Rousey quickly silenced her doubters by capturing the WWE Raw Women's Championship and main eventing WrestleMania 35 alongside Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. However, after that groundbreaking moment, Rousey took a step back from WWE, leaving fans to wonder what the next chapter of her career might hold. That's where Paul Heyman came in. Known for having a keen sense of timing and a flair for the dramatic, Heyman saw something in Ronda that the world had not yet witnessed. To him, she wasn't just another powerhouse, or even the baddest woman on the planet. Heyman believed Rousey had untapped potential that, under his guidance, could push her beyond her current identity and into uncharted territory. For months, Paul Heyman teased the WWE Universe with cryptic promos, hinting at a major reveal. He spoke of an unleashed force, someone with the capacity to rewrite the rules of professional wrestling. He mentioned greatness redefined. As usual, fans speculated wildly. Some thought it could be a new Paul Heyman guy, a term used for those wrestlers who fell under his managerial tutelage. Others thought it might be Brock Lesnar's return to reignite his dominance, but few believed it could be Ronda Rousey. Heyman was careful not to mention Rousey by name during these promos. Instead, he focused on painting a picture of someone who could transcend both the athleticism of the sport and the entertainment value. He spoke of someone who could blend reality with scripted fiction in a way that no one had seen before. His words dripped with intention, leading fans to expect something colossal. Meanwhile, Ronda's absence from the WWE was palpable. She hadn't wrestled since her WrestleMania 35 defeat, and there were rumors that she was done with wrestling altogether. Social media showed her living a quieter life, enjoying her farm, her family, and her time away from the ring. But the real story was unfolding behind the scenes. Paul Heyman had been working with Ronda, plotting her return, but it wasn't just about getting her back into the ring. Heyman wanted to elevate Ronda to an entirely new level, a level where her UFC legacy and WWE stardom could fuse into something otherworldly. It finally happened at WrestleMania 40. The atmosphere was electric, with over 80,000 fans packed into a stadium, eagerly awaiting Heyman's big announcement. The night was already filled with memorable matches and moments, but everyone knew the best was yet to come. Paul Heyman made his way down to the ring, mic in hand, flanked by a dozen security guards. The setup was unusual, adding to the anticipation. Heyman began to speak in his signature style, full of hyperbole yet with an undercurrent of truth that made every word sound plausible. Tonight, you are about to witness a revelation, a force so dominant, so extraordinary, that her name will be etched in the annals of history alongside the greats like Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, and Babe Ruth. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinct honor and privilege of introducing the woman who will redefine combat sports and sports entertainment as you know it. A dramatic pause. The crowd held its collective breath. Allow me to introduce the real Ronda Rousey. At that moment, The arena lights dimmed, and a video package began to play. But this wasn't the Ronda Rousey fans had come to know, the smiling, occasionally awkward, yet brutally efficient fighter. No, this was something entirely different. The video showed Ronda training in a dimly lit gym, her face a mask of determination and ferocity. She wasn't just practicing wrestling moves. She was blending them with her MMA techniques, sharpening her already lethal arsenal. The soundtrack to the video was a gritty, pulse-pounding score, and it became clear that this version of Ronda was not here to play by WWE's rules. She was here to make her own. When the lights came back on, Ronda stood in the middle of the ring, her new persona fully revealed. She was clad in a sleek, black and gold combat gear, far removed from her old, rowdy, Piper-inspired look. The crowd roared, but there was a noticeable shift in energy. This was not the Ronda Rousey they remembered. She stood confidently, her expression cold and focused, and beside her stood Paul Heyman, smiling like a proud puppet master who had just unveiled his latest masterpiece. Heyman took the mic once again. "You see, this is not the Ronda Rousey who broke barriers in UFC. This is not the Ronda Rousey who dominated here in WWE. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a different breed altogether. This is a Ronda Rousey who has been unleashed, unfettered by rules, regulations, and expectations. She is no longer just the baddest woman on the planet. She is a force of nature, a storm that no one can control." Ronda then took the mic, and in a few short, calculated words, she set the tone for her new direction. "I'm done playing by anyone else's rules. From now on, I do things my way, and if anyone has a problem with that, come and stop me." The crowd exploded in cheers and boos, a perfect storm of mixed reactions that WWE thrives on. The message was clear. Ronda was no longer just a wrestler, an MMA fighter, or even a crossover athlete. She was a new kind of hybrid, a living embodiment of combat sports evolution, and under Paul Heyman's guidance, she was poised to dominate in a way that no one could have predicted. Ronda's return sent shockwaves through both the WWE and MMA communities. Under Heyman's management, her character became more complex, more dangerous. She took on a lone wolf persona, refusing to ally herself with any faction or even acknowledge past friendships. Her matches became a blend of brutal MMA strikes and wrestling finesse, making her unpredictable and nearly unstoppable. Heyman's big reveal had worked. He had redefined Ronda Rousey's career in a way that no one saw coming, propelling her to an entirely new level of stardom. But more importantly, he had cemented her as a transcendent figure, capable of rewriting the rules of both professional wrestling and combat sports. The world had seen Ronda Rousey dominate before, but under Paul Heyman's tutelage, they were about to witness something far greater. And as Heyman himself would say, that is not a prediction. That is a spoiler.